My mo akwa ba biem ensan famra channel yizo. Me na san so say ye ba na ye de nkonimdie enso nkomo no e de brew. A sweet victory e de makumasi asante Kotoko. And a sweet victory because obo two matches twice obo draws ha na obenya victory ne time na victory ne bae na I think say a sweet victory e de makumasi asante Kotoko and a victory that na Kotoko here because looking at game Kotoko we born over the weekend no Kotoko needed to win this game and win no and sweat me about. So I think there is a good win and a win that the energy and sweat me about. And me personally, I'm happy, and I'm sure you are also happy with how our normal ends with Sifa Koye. Not a beer flamboyant as you would have expected. Yes, a beer and flamboyant and fair city bianca penno. But the truth of the matter is win be a win, and that is the most important thing. And I think say ye ba be wura and seminim near din komono enso etimi elho win the bar na ba 19 points now. 19 or more di kind of 21. And I think so more twice no 20. Now currently as we speak Kotoko so fourth on the league table with 19 points with one game to go. So if Kotoko will be able to win the game against Paseke Holy Stars, next Kotoko will be rubbing shoulders with Amoah. Almost also 2021 no, then Kotoko will probably be at even 22 points. And then there's Utido Kotoko kwa na ekono. But you be ding komo obonim and you be ding komo obonim. Nyome si bonim nano. You be ding komo observations. You observe ni nano so you wait me there to talk to him. Na also what me who said no mano. And so I did a video on player that I feel say Kotoko team no should project them, and I think about Kwaba Bekahu. Yes, I think say it will be something that Ebeboa among Comodino and Sweaty my Kamanebum. So first time now have me video near Mensada Mensayam say subscribe to the channel of Mommy. Subscribe to the channel of Mommy. Now bon notification bell no so said the video no tumbia on Sabeka. So my who say mostly why you show me video na ya no one subscribe here. Mostly o me show me video no. I no one subscribe ntimi srew. O show me video na your first time I'm srew. Subscribe to the channel mami. Na bo notification be on so. Na share mami. Na bibia ntimi enkoye. Na Kotoko adin kunim 2-1 against Young Apostles. Na is a win that made them say a sweet victory. A victory a yes, regardless how is if no. But if we didn't come about the intelligence of young footballers, no matter how much didn't come about the penalty, blah blah blah. But the truth of the matter is, even if someone person do bonia, you don't give room to that person. And nothing akronfonya ombe wiawo. So you make sure say what dino, what the electric fence a fast rono. Unisa sika na wode mpentoa tuatua ho ebi a wafa krama ya ba ofie aside side ni na wasan pe padlock a betima san ya lock. That is to let you know say akonfonya wo mbewi aba wada ho so aboaboa ho asie ebi kura wasan apetuo bi asan de ato so mo ba no be mistake so waboa ho so if somebody person will do boni a o man a chance. So if the referee on the day wanted to do something against Young Apostles, said a man for person yehu na, the player gave the opportunity to the referee to act the way he probably wanted to act. A contact nima na say contact womb inti say ye soft say ye then contact womb that is the situation. Say contact nimo another issue and another topic for discussion, but say contact womb it is to the referee and the referees behove to give or not to give. Intermediate penalty we need to talk about the intelligence of young players, no? Yes, we need to talk about it, and now we will do that later on. Now my first observation, but before I say my first observation is no, my meaning nin komo dreams travels. Omo ena ejuma ku oma ba, omo de nipa ko Finland, France, Germany, Iceland, Ireland akwa ejuma. Na ejuma aba no cleaning and nursing. Na no ada na de nipa ko omakoye ejuma enso Denmark, Norway, and after Sweden for a farm work. This time around when we see them say for more patronize for now a nursing and cleaning aba was our country and you stand the chance of also being part of a more eduamoko from the ages of 18 to 50 years. You qualify to be part of this wonderful journey. +45 52720217 +45 52720217 and no a Europe number no WhatsApp number that which made in come so o person frag Ghana number now 0538 007010 0538 007010 na word o madim komo enso etimo sanso na 0542 202830 0542 202830 na afi no madim komo enso e wo sa na mane so o no ma be kaport to pese e clear ma wo e be ne perfect enso etimi dem out. Call these numbers, ask questions, do business with them, and I'm telling you, say you will never regret. Dreams travels. Just give them a call. Give them a call. And number no matter sort out. Na bibiano and so etimi. IFFF pano and so etimi ho. Yen to us on 10 tem na enim kono M53 o. My first observation from the Kotoko game against a team one. Your friend young apostles. My first observation. Kotoko defenders no a lack of concentration. One place that SM Padim for the Kotoko technical team and working on say the Kotoko defenders. I don't know if it's as a result of a pressure bomb also from the midfield not being able to hold in T and a silent bomb also there, but lack of concentration. And a man sa go no consider any young apostles no consider. Yes, a lack of concentration. And I'm not using this game alone. Go back and watch Kotoko against Ediana. I have issues with baby Aziz Edebo to you know. But upon table as will save one to one. Defenders know how no more day. For the striker to be the only person to be reacting. On a normal level, defenders should be alert in their box, making sure say BBB they will mob it out. But against Ediana, they couldn't do it. The short no call Aziz they to one. Nobody was there to react. And Emmanuel Mafo reacted and no share ball. And today, Oshe Ablone Samba height. Near branch of friends and Richmond or Poku then ever pin ball asha. That is to tell you, say, the defenders no lack concentration. And it's something that we need to talk about it. So the Kotoko defenders in games, they lack concentration. Yes, in the last two games that I've watched, in the last two games that Mahuno, Kotoko defenders no lack concentration. And I think it's something that they need to do. So you make for this no, and this pressure and bar any idea. It's something that is a yes, because you can't be doing that. A game that we are playing that more. We score a goal and then all of a sudden, not even up to 10 minutes, grab 5 to 6 minutes. Now young apostles attacker. That shouldn't be happening that way in games like this, because this game was a difficult game. Because young apostles for this season they are really playing. So coming into this game, be easy. So when you get a goal, you don't joke with it. So I think say your team no lack concentration. Yes, and most especially your defenders no, they lack concentration. And it's something that coach Karim do too. And Shana on working on it. And for my I think say if he's able to work on it and the technical team no, it me working on it. It's something that a bit me aboy. Yes, yen defenders no a lack of concentration. And it was the more reason why yent me and we need game no and 10 times because when we scored the goal, nanke bet me and manage game no to a point that you get them frustrated by yent me am I consider another quick goal. The cover issues be bring now and switch me by. So I think say the defenders needs to work and work good, work well, no be biano and so intimi koye. My next observation. Yempe strikers coach. If this is how the basic for akwa. Got to compare strikers coach. How to get the ball at the back of the net. Yes, got to compare strikers coach. This is me my dream. Got to compare strikers coach. That obet strikers in go share. Say coach came to know your striker. Now coach came to know your striker. I won't pair strikers coach. Now one players in go share. Because I think that would be the best thing. Because I'm not for didn't come about fatigue in the day. To some extent, you know, because 4 games in 2 weeks, our Ghanaian system, no. To some extent, kakra. Yes, 4 games in 2 weeks. The traveling and other stuff, kakra. But chances be what I was saying now, and your fatigue is chances be what I was saying now, and your fatigue is It's something that it got to do with composure, with instinct, and with power in him. Pitami di wakwa sebi. Hey, Kwame Poku sebi. And of course, Morifin Donzo. So what is here? Enti Kotoko team no, ye I think say ye hear strikers coach. Yes, it's something that I think say because the kind of chances I say no on a day no, what you know who I want to ask you. Kotoko say chances papa in a game. Yes, even that game against Carolina United, Kotoko scored 4 goals. Kotoko say chances. So that is to tell you, Kotoko team no say chances do in a game. Almost say chances change goals almost say in a game. And you can't do or you can't win titles with such performances when nowadays our defenders they lack concentration and they are conceding goals just anyhow. So what did the American say? Say the American 2 goals I share over by running now. Ubetimi attribute to defenders and the goalkeeper. So that is to tell you say Nyoma enye betesa. And if our strikers too are not giving us the goals, that means we are in some sort of a big problem. So I think say in team no say we need a strikers coach in a team. Yes, we need a strikers coach because we can't be doing these things. Animu hono pest strikers ni be no me coach and players na omuntimi no maye because how omusi ye no mane there. I think say in try we chance be pa Kwame Poku say na. I'll do a different video on Kwame Poku and other things CC or what I'll do it now. Maybe a team I come up, but I think say apart from independence, lacking concentration, we need a strikers coach to make sure say or get something into your boys. You know, a Gyau capital do a car some amount to can't see because your coach you can't change Peter. Yes, coach you can't change Peter. Don't do can say baby. But I think say we need someone to let someone him go in shy and go in share. And I think that to be the best thing for your team no. And so team more. My next observation in this game about injuries. This shouldn't be something that your fan said normal. Look at the players that Kotoko signing here. The players that Kotoko signing because Kotoko signed like 16 as a 17 players. 16 as a 17 players that Kotoko signing here. And Kotoko goes into a match with 18 players. That be some chunk of them, like almost Obia is because of injury. Are you paying a international duty? Kamara. Omo maka biya injury. And that is unacceptable in a team like Kotoko. How can Kotoko go into a game with just 18 players, as the coach said? Just 18 players. Kotoko players in Nepra. Even Omo Prama Kolaketu any free you team by so have been groin injury. I mean, and normal. And normal. Me, there are things that when it comes to spiritualities, I usually don't talk too much about it because me down will be. So what I say, but sometimes in some people who I see a canny, this is something that we need to check. And so they take time before they recover. They take time before they recover. And it's not normal. Maybe a mechanical can be. It's not normal. Yeah, medical team MPJ Modimbum. Ampao, in technique, your medical team MPJ Modimbum. Because the rate at which Kotoko players ni prano. Omupra, it can take them to like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, sometimes. Say, are you praying in it? Cheba for praying in it. He's still not back. Yatesa Philip more praying there. He's still not back. He's still not back. Emmanuel Enki, how many games now? He's still not back. Shaibu, no, Kote, Tinchen. It's too much. It's too much. Yeah, we should do something about it. It shouldn't be happening this way. The injury situations with team is becoming abnormal. And it's something that the SM24 share no mudi hujuma. Because man ni hujuma, it will go a long way to head the club. And I think that it will be something that is very good for us. Yempesa adieno. Yes, yempesa adieno. Ntino. And penifonshe no muni hunkomo. The injury situations Kotoko team no too much. That be it shouldn't be happening that way. And penifonshe no one can was a mayen. And omu prano except before they come back. It's becoming too much. Yes, it's becoming too much. And you can say yetimi nyoma sa. And I think that should be something that see di ho kobo. My next observation I will give you say I sat in this same chair on this same platform and said say Lord Amoah and Patrick Kasiri should be the players Kotoko should project for a probable Blaster call-up. Hubert Gyau abeka ho. Yes, Hubert Gyau abeka Omo Kotoko can push them no to their Blasters call-up no, because that boy is too much. Yes, that boy is too much. Hubert Gyau is too much. From what I know, any dem name Hubert Gyau bit my no. He's not even up to 50% of performance he can give Kotoko. The performance he gave Chelsea no. Or more 50% crowd Kotoko. So what you say? And if you look at the classic goals he's scoring, Kotoko call Kwara, he scored that goal. When Kotoko played against Team Ayefreno Caroline, he scored 2 beautiful goals. And today he scored another. In the league alone, or 3 goals. In all competitions, or 4 goals. Plus 1 assist. If my memory serves me right. So that is to tell you, say, whatever he said he is, he plays like Vitinha. His aim and his mentality is to play Kotoko and get bigger opportunities elsewhere. I think say the guy is living to expectation and he's living to what he said he wants to be. And he must be commended. And that is the gospel truth. The way he is playing, if he is to continue, it's hard in Ghana to see an attacking midfielder that or add goals to the game. You know? So if that is how Ebeko Nasiya and Ebeto to as well, Hubert Gyau won't take longer Kotoko. Let's face reality. Say ya and Ebeko na Hubert Gyau bono, say ya and Ebona, he won't take long. Oh, Kumara and Kotoko team him. So what you say? Because if a midfielder can add goals, we are few games into the season. Season now, there were few games because about 9 games or so. It is a 34 games grand near Bakasay. FA Cup kakraba beninemu. So if say ya no beko na so beshe goals ni say year na at the end of the season he can hit double figures for Kumasi and Kotoko. And if I make for that of his caliber, I hit double figures with goals and assists. I'm telling you, he won't be at Kotoko for a long period. And I think that he's also in a place that Kotoko can promote to get a call up into the national team. Finito. That is another observation that I saw in the game. And it's something that we need to talk about. My next observation should go to coach Efeni Karim to the technical team. No. Team need here rotation. The injuries and other things. No team need here rotation. More himself fatigue aba. Fatigue aba. The fatigue so because player net na bars no call no money de bia or be resting the legs kakra. Player net na bars na call na wa move be resting the legs kakra. So I think the rotation policy should be at its highest level. Kotoko team. Yes, it should be at its highest level because we need players. We need our team to be solid. No my performance, no my na. If we go into games in a big game to say Mediamamo summer testimony ade with 18 players near the now, we will find ourselves wanting. It is not a good thing. So the rotational policy should be at its peak. I think that to save us some injuries and other things, and I know they will do for us. Nabibiano and so my come on. My last on a year observations now me dey ban any new man who you know. Kotoko won the game, but we were average. I will say it as it is. Me, I won't hide it. I will say it as it is. Kotoko won the game, but near average. But winning is the most important thing. When you win such games, it gives you confidence because the last 2 games near about draw. So a win was needed to travel to Samoa Boy for the summer test game. So I think that this win is a win that I think is near but near average. In game being better than this game and you won't get all the maximum points. So they need to work on that. Now yen to us when you know my yina bibia intimenya kama. I think that is how I know sit here and then yen is ebe boa mabibiano enso atimi akoso yie ye de se ya na ye no Kotoko adwuma ne ye but ensem no ye no kura ebe kan akere mo ensem no enso atimi ye no kura na bibiano enso atimi aye kama men come for Israel consort mfama Israel consort say passport birth certificate, business certificate, bank statement, flight bookings, hotel reservation ni nano or ye ewo na kachi. Sounds no say opportunities about Serbia. Ye di nipa ekoma ko ye warehouse and hospitality works. Ye come Macedonia kwa ko ye adwuma. Dubai trip wo ho for traveling experience, for business trip, for holidays ni nano or be an fe and sweat media amount. Germany, France, baby episode could be ano. Usika ye ready. Israel consul do be call 0547 247709. 0547247709 Robeko na bibia timi aye kama Polovia Motors na make for the amount kojo car problem ni ho car any fault car bibia no enko tetew enko hawo enko ye bone eye Polovia Motors na make for enso atimi the amount car sa papa no moton RAV4 na ope Corolla na ope Hyundai na ope new cars ya beba su ya ope bi da ya 10 ni ade ni na no Polovia Motors 0548 508186 0548 508186 ni owura ni nkomo na onhwe na sort out na bibia no enso ntimi yekmo mo anso ene hwe so no mdin djuma ye Polovia Ventures ope football boots ope football jerseys ope trophies ope babes ope balls ni na no Polovia Ventures enso ye bi maka to me krom ne me de djuma de enso ntimi bro so kindly subscribe to the channel of Mami. But notification be on so that be update ba each and every single time on sabeka no watimi ahu se no ma no enso esiko Benjamin Akua kujam fini me din obetimi afrem Ricardo Vaz be say share bi mo platform we so some other time makrao.